All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe for a video on cryptocurrency every day. My name's Austin, and in today's video, we're talking about the SEC, Binance, the big kahuna, Bitcoin, and the price of Bitcoin, and of course, our top story of the day, Doge. Elon Musk joins the DogeCoin bandwagon, and after being selected as the CEO, the new CEO of DogeCoin, Elon Musk has officially stepped down. Here is the initial tweet from DogeCoin a few days ago, tweeting out, "We have listened to your concerns. We have decided that DogeCoin does need a CEO, somebody who can lead us into the future while maintaining the core values of what we are." In a community-driven vote, Elon Musk beat out heavy competition, including Charlie Lee and Vitalik Buterin. Big day. And obviously, this was just an April Fool's Day joke. It got tweeted out on April 1st. Haha. But what was surprising to me is that Elon Musk himself joined in on the joke. And on either April 1st or April 2nd, he tweeted out a series of memes supporting Dogecoin, saying that Dogecoin was his favorite cryptocurrency, Dogecoin rules. He got in on the goof. I like it. Because of this little joke, though, the price of Dogecoin spiked, along with the rest of the market. Obviously, Bitcoin and the altcoins spiked too, but Dogecoin was one of the top gainers last night and into today, up 16%. If you don't know what Dogecoin is, Dogecoin was created as sort of an April Fool's. It was created at the end December of 2013. It was created as a goof, though. Even the founder of Dogecoin says that he just created it as a joke. It was never intended to be real. But because that it was created in 2013, got in so early, it has built a strong following. And now this goof of a cryptocurrency, and I say that lovingly, is now the 22 most valuable cryptocurrency in existence. Beating out, let's see what it beats out. Dogecoin is more valuable as a cryptocurrency than Zcash, Vechain, Basic Attention Token. Some cryptocurrencies that have real utility, Dogecoin is still more valuable, valued at almost $500,000. Wow, this got me thinking. Because Dogecoin, by the founders, what he says, it was never meant to last this long. But what are the core values of Dogecoin? Why would Dogecoin maybe win out in the end? And I think the only thing that I can think of is because not even the founders wanted it, it's more decentralized than a lot of other cryptocurrencies out there. It doesn't have a CEO, which I like. The only other person that doesn't have a CEO is maybe Bitcoin, Grin token. Either way, let me know down below if you are seriously invested in Dogecoin as more than a joke. Why are you invested in Dogecoin? Is it just because you think it's going to be a top gainer? Because you're right today. Either way, at the end of this video, let's all check out the comments together and check it out. Moving on, the price of Bitcoin right now is at 5,000. So it's above 5,000. Let's check out right here. Let's refresh. Bitcoin spiked up to, I believe it was 5,000. Well, let's go back to the Bitcoin spiked up to above 5,000, seeming to stay there at least for now. And a lot of people are asking, what are the next steps for Bitcoin? Well, ever since this huge spike up, we were expecting 4,200. We got 5,000. The next resistance levels for Bitcoin, you could argue that 5,500, I would say, is a big resistance level. I'd say more of a resistance level is this 200-day moving average from these last 2-3 months. This is the day chart. This 200-day moving average has continued to sink lower and lower. It is right at about 5,300 right now. I think this is going to be heavy resistance for Bitcoin. A lot of people are saying that pullback is expected. This is my perspective. As long as we can maintain above 4,200. 4,200, what was our resistance, now becomes our strongest support. Even if we pull back for the next several weeks, if we can stay above 4,200, that would be an incredibly bullish sign for me. Let me know what you think. moving on. The CZ has officially announced that the Binance decentralized exchange Mainnet will launch later this April. So they knew that the Mainnet was coming out. Testnet has been out since February. We now know that by the end of this month, the decentralized exchange, probably gearing up to be one of the most popular decentralized exchanges, will be officially out in less than 3 weeks. CZ has revealed the company will launch its decentralized trading platform later this month. The development was reported by Cointelegraph correspondent at DeConomy conference in Seoul. So we made that announcement. What's there to say other than, we've covered this before. It's not truly going to be decentralized. There's 11 nodes total, which is nothing, incredibly small, and Binance owns a big piece of those nodes. But either way, it's technically decentralized. Another announcement that CZ made is referring to the launch of Binance Singapore. So there will now be fiat to cryptocurrency trading pairs in their Binance Singapore branch. CZ has stated that fiat to crypto exchange services in the countries is also set to launch in April. To me, this one is, I think, more long-term significant because we're going to have a lot of decentralized exchanges in the next 5-10 years. But we're still struggling to find fiat to crypto places to exchange your crypto to fiat. You can do that on Coinbase right now. You can do that at very few select places. CZ's at another, which I think brings a lot of value to their platform. And just to wrap it up, before we get to the SEC, along with their decentralized exchange, and this might be what's significant to you, is that Binance's Trust Wallet will also be integrated with the exchange along with the Ledger Nano S. I think this is what's going to be significant to you. And more compatible wallets might also be added after the launch. So they're making it very easy for Binance to be your number one exchange. Anyway, moving on. What's there to say? Moving on to the bigger story. The SEC, this happened yesterday, the SEC issues their first no action letter clearing an ICO to sell tokens in the US. So this is just one singular case, but this is sort of a big deal because the SEC gave the go-ahead to one ICO, essentially saying that not all ICOs, at one point it was thought that all ICOs, they're all securities, it's all going to be illegal. We have just learned one's okay, opening up the door for others to possibly be okay as well. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has issued a no-action letter to Turnkey Jet Inc., agreeing that tokens used by the business travel startup are not securities. The regulatory stamp of approval is contingent on the company using its tokens under certain conditions. So this is a positive step forward, but there are many people arguing a day later that it really falls short of any clear and actionable guidance. Anything that businesses can sink their teeth into knowing that it's going to be okay. It's murky still. This one's okay. What were the details? Those conditions that I mentioned include token-generated funds cannot be used to develop the company's platform technology, such as its app. So one of the big rules is that if you have this token, you cannot transfer it onto another exchange. This, I guess, says you can't even use it in its app. But what I'm saying is that the cryptocurrency for Turnkey Jet Inc., you'll never see it on Binance, at least not right now. You won't see it on the exchanges because Turnkey Jet will not represent the tokens as having profit potential. In this case, very stringent rules. If you could sell it on an exchange, would you not be trying to make a profit? They've really clamped down on the regulation. Other conditions are the TKJ tokens will remain at a fixed price of $1. They're forcing, and now I'm not sure if this was already the case before, but either way, I'm assuming it is, but either way, they're saying that it has to remain a stable coin, has to be fixed to the US dollar. Neat. And the tokens will be immediately in utility. Anyway, my takeaway, it is a positive step forward, but it really, to me, gives no clarity for the future. We'll see. Hey, as new developments come out, I will keep you updated. And this is a big deal. This was something that we thought maybe never was a possibility. Turns out it is a possibility in some cases that ICOs might be okay. There remains a number of unanswered questions, including how the broad definition of active participants might impact the project. So they gave all these regulations on, all this legal mumbo jumbo, and they really didn't define in what would be active participants, how startups based overseas are impacted, and when and how a token might no longer be a security. Can they ever get out of being a security? What happens on overseas markets? All questions we still have. I'll keep you updated. I want to end today's video with a little piece of bullish news. Not quite as much of a big deal as the SEC, but Anthony Pompliano tweeted this out yesterday, very recently. Met with a large university chief investment officer yesterday. He told her that 100% of her portfolio will be digital assets in the future, meaning not just crypto, meaning stocks, bonds, currencies, and commodities. It's all going to be digitalized. She didn't blink. She knew it was true. This is inevitable. It's just a matter of time. I like that. This isn't the SEC. This is just a CIO of a large university. But steps are being taken. Let me know what you think in the comments. Sort of a light news day today. Every single day we will always drop a video for you, keeping you updated on this emerging market that we're all invested in. Anyways, my name's Austin. About to go get a cup of coffee, and I'll be talking to you guys in the comments. I'll see you tomorrow.